This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the unification of the WBC and the WBA heavyweight championships. Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Magnolia, North Carolina, weighing in at 233 pounds, with a professional record of 19 wins, 5 defeats, with 14 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, James Bone Crusher Smith.
Well, it looks as though he means business by that expression.
And in the blue corner, from Catskill, New York, weighing 219 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career with 28 wins, no defeats, 26 KOs. He is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, I tell you can cut the atmosphere with a knife here. It really is building up to an incredible tension. The breakdown of the tail of the tape. Actually, Bone Crusher Smith, he looks even bigger than 6'4", and sometimes Tyson a little smaller than 5'11½". But I think maybe that 13 years difference in age could make quite a bit difference here. Certainly that's how the odd players see it. But let's get it on, shouts the referee. And it's almost like sitting on red alert here, waiting for the explosion to happen. So we can't afford to blink, and I'm sure that these heavyweights can't either. So there we go then. He's had a couple of one-round wins now, Bone Crusher Smith, but can he do it against the man who's specialises in knocking people over in one round? Stone difference between them, 16-9, 15-9. Just missed with that right hand there. Almost felt the wind of that at the commentary position, right against the ring apron. Now this is where we know that Mike Tyson, chin short, to be tested. There's no reason to suspect he's not the Iron Man. And he really comes out firing early, doesn't he, Tyson? He doesn't want to stand and look at anybody. The way he can duck and dive there, it's a smart move that. He's actually got more boxing ability than given credit for, I think. Well, the old Bone Crusher's not coming out throwing the punches as he did with Tim Witherspoon. I think that was desperation. Maybe he's in much better condition now and feels he can bide his time, but can he? The referee flicking the gloves away there to stop them hanging on. Oh, what a punch up right away. They're not holding back anything, I promise you that. Well, he's already sampled a few punches, Bone Crusher Smith, and doesn't seem too disturbed at this point. Oh, and again there. Going to hang on for dear life. He's going to stick to him like a barnacle by the look of it at close quarters. Well, if Bone Crusher's hoping that Tyson will punch himself out, it might be a mistaken tactic. Because even in the fights that went 10 rounds and only 2 of those from 28, he won clearly, Tyson. Countdown for the end of the first. And the stare from Tyson And Bone Crusher's saying, what's this all about? And that's really unnecessary, that. I'm disappointed to see them do that. Because they're out of the ring, they're not that sort of character. But they must have really steamed themselves up for this one. And now the referee's got a job on his hands. Fighting after the bell is what they call going amateur on them in the pro game.
Right hand, left hook. Always stand for the left hook to the head. And make it spin. Oh, meditate. Put him out on the floor.
Crush your gun with that fucking side control. Don't close your eyes. Look at him and punch.
Deep breath.
Do the job first, Crush. You hear me?
Step with it.
So that's the end of now. You see that thing is going to happen there. They're doing the staring bit. And then it was Taisun who just flicked that punch out. I mean, his flicks can hurt. Well, no Mr. Nice Guy in this fight. Round 2. And now it's really going to get bad-tempered, I suspect. Well, very much untidy. Just wiped a little bit of blood away from his eye there, I think, Bone Crusher. And I'm not surprised the way they've been bumping and boring close in like that. Well, I think that's why Taison's getting mad at him a little bit. He is holding on a bit at close quarters, in fact, quite a bit. And he takes a bit of shoving off. Well, he found the target for that one. He's been missing a bit with him, Taisun, but the left hook came through. But he really is grabbing for dear life there. Now, the referee is going to do something about this, I'm sure. And he's sending him at neutral corner. And he's taking a point away for holding for Smith. Well, I don't think it's going to go to points anyway. In fact, I'm sure it isn't. Well, there's not too much Marquis of Queensberry rules about this. I think they part the rules at the gates here in Las Vegas. And he is cut around the left eye, as I thought he was. It's just worsened since I first mentioned it at the start of the second Bone Crusher. So he's got to get a bit desperate now. It's amazing with Bone Crusher. It's as though he doesn't really want to be in there at this stage. It's really incredible. Because he's only really started to make the big money. He became known really in the fight game when he managed to win in the last round against Frank Bruno in London. And now he just can't keep this octopus of a fighter off. That seems to be the problem. Now he's trying to use the ring. I'm surprised he didn't do that earlier as we get the countdown for the second. And some booing coming from the crowd. Well, as I said, if he's hoping to let Taisun punch himself up, that's a mistake. And he wants to go on fighting. This is really bad. I can't understand why they're doing